Hello everyone out in the audience. Today, we have another set of teams facing off in the SCR Startup Tournament. We have the CDCI and the RAISA facing it off here on our stage. And finally, joining me, we have...
Hello. It's me.
It's my wonderful girlfriend Anouk, who was supposed to be casting with me from the start, but she had some issues to attend to. And we're going to be commentating and casting this matchup today. I'm going to quickly check in on the teams using a cinematic camera and see how the teams are holding up to see if they are indeed ready. I'm also going to be checking on with the referees to see if they are ready as well.
Are they enjoying their slide I gave them?
What?
I gave them a slide. Did they enjoy it?
You gave them a slide?
Yeah, each team has a slide.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the locker rooms have changed a bit. I am not showing the actual in-game screen yet, but the locker rooms changed a little bit. I'll show you that here soon.
I think it's more pretty.
I see someone asking when the stream will actually start. It's going to start very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. Just double checking with the referee still wondering what's going on. We'll also introduce the referees more here momentarily as well.
Mm.
Yeah, so it seems like one of the teams is still struggling to get their team set up a little bit, but one team is fully set, so we're just going to have to wait just for a little bit. Not going to take too long, though, as I'm looking at this through my camera at the moment. Oh, wait, you know what? We should show off the new tournament desk anyways. Oh, wait, the teams are actually ready now. We'll have to show you guys the desk a little bit later. Alright, one of my... it's actually my fault. I forgot to mod one of the team leaders. That's my bad, everyone.
You had one job. One job. You didn't do it.
I'm sorry. Okay?
No, you're not. No.
I'm not
Don't give me
perfect.
excuses.
I'm not
Well,
perfect.
try to be. Try harder. Get good.
I'm trying my best. Don't worry, RAISA is now getting their uniforms on because it was my fault that they did not have mod. Gotta check out one thing real quick. Oh, I want to try one more thing real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, we're nearly ready, everyone.
Oh.
Alright, everyone, get ready. As we will be showing off the teams here very, very soon.
You want us to go over? You're so chunky to get the whole team.
Hold on, hold on.
chunky. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
All right, there we go. All right.
Thank you.
Finally, switching to the in-game screen, we're going to be showcasing the teams. On the red side, we have the CDCI, where we're going to be sending them outside the gate right this moment. Go on and send out the CDCI on the red team. Let's go ahead and see them walk out of there. That was the sofa. That's the CDCI sofa.
The lovely sofa that I.
There we go. On the second attempt, CDCI is walking out. One of them is going to get locked behind. Oh,
They're all
no.
gonna get left behind.
It's okay, though. It's okay. There we go. There we have it. The CDCI is walking out on the stage now. And they are set. I'm going to go ahead and let Nuke do the honors of introducing the right side.
So the right side is going to be the blue team, which is RAISA. Or yeah, I think I said that right. Go ahead and clean it out, guys. Make it look better, please.
Okay, not gonna lie, RAISA walked out very cleanliness. It's okay though. You know what? That may not, them being them marching in order may not be their actual showcase of their skill altogether. I'm gonna go ahead and go in there now and introduce all the players. Here we have Ryfan357, which is not the team leader. It's a player. We have Jerry Bess, at Zorius, Laser Gamer, and Angelic Sky. Sky will be the team leader of the CDCI. On the right side, we have Odd Koala, Burnwood, Beckus, Carl Does YT, Drain Rain, SWAT, and Electric Wolf Pizza as all the players. Odd Koala being the team leader, and SWAT and Electric being the substitutes for RAISA's side. We're going to go ahead and set the teams back, and we're going to go head straight back to our caster desk.
Hopefully you guys enjoy the slide. It looked hard. You didn't have a doghouse in there. Like, how cool is that?
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at RAISA's little locker room here. They have a slide and a doghouse. They have sofas in there. We're treating our people well. There's locker rooms in there too. Same on the other side as well. Now let's go ahead and head straight back to our desk. In the meantime, while they prepare for the upcoming match, we're going to talk about predictions. Anuk, do you have any predictions?
I have no predictions. I just hope they both have fun, and I hope people look forward to SCR going further than ever before.
Alright, and we just got news from LoveSim, who is a popular referee that continuously shows up. LoveSim has informed us that we are going to be using the M4 for this match. Not only that, we're going to go ahead and stop the poll here now and get the final results. Alright, are you ready, Anuk?
Yeah.
For our final results for the popular vote, we have CDCI leading with 52% out of 133 votes, and RAISA being 47%. So it seems like the popular vote in this case is the CDCI.
But only time will tell.
It's not a huge margin that is leading in CDCI's favor. By the way, thank you guys so much for 25 likes on the live stream so far. I really appreciate that. It helps us out a ton, so I really appreciate that. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and show off the map. I'm going to go ahead and go to my cinematic camera view here. Also, look at our new caster desk. Do you guys like this? Look at our new caster desk. Luckily for us, the developers of SCP Roleplay, Alex, which is Executive Funds, and Metatable Index, or Meta, have both taken an interest to SCAR and have provided us with this tournament desk, and I cannot be happier enough to be really here just on this caster desk, because it looks amazing. It looks so good. Alright, now to introduce to the map. We have the not so popular but still a competitive map known as Cargo, made by Powering Tech. The only reason why I think it's unpopular by a lot of the teams currently is because of its camping strategy. Do you know, you've never seen any of the matches yet, have you, Anouk? because of your absence.
No, I haven't.
So,
This is the first time.
So what I want you to do when you're spectating, if you can, babe, is TP yourself to one of the referees. That way you can watch from above, and that way you can help me commentate. And then you all just you can TP back to me, or I can TP you back to me to help me cast when we're in intermission or something.
Okay.
But
Just let me know when.
go ahead and TP to the let's see here. TP yourself to Diamond. Alright, so as you can see, this map right here, babe, this is one of the more campy maps because of the long-range engagements and the opportunity with all of that cover.
Yeah, I see.
We're going to go ahead and inspect the CDCI as they prepare here. And we're going to go ahead and inspect the good old RAISA that has at least one match in this tournament so far. CDCI coming off their first bye, though, so we're going to have to see what happens here soon. So, what do you think of this map made by Empowering Tech?
It's lovely. I really like it.
What do you think, babe, is the most optimal strategy for this type of map?
I don't really know. I would think to I don't know. Because I feel like one of the teams going to kind of stay back a little bit. So if you kind of ambush a bit, it might be the best way to go. Because there's so many ways for you to hide and have cover.
That is true, that is true. In my experience watching the matches so far, it seems like a defensive formation is the best sort of strategy going into this map. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds.
Very true.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and show off the CDCI. Everyone in the chat, let us know what players you're excited to see compete. We have Jerry, Best, Laser. I'm probably just going to call it Jerry. So we have Jerry, Laser, Sky, Ryfan, and Azorius. Out of all those 5 players on the CDCI side, who are you the most excited to see? We're going to go ahead and head on over to the RAISA side. And we're going to go ahead and see those names as well. We have Burnwood, Koala, Drain Rain, Beckus, and Carl does White Tea on the RAISA side. Personally, after seeing a little bit of RAISA's playthrough, I'm most excited for Burnwood and Carl on the RAISA side so far because they did extremely well in their past matchups. So I'm looking at those guys to see if they can still continue that to perform in this matchup. Did I just call her babe? I did because she is my girlfriend.
Yeah. So, this was really exciting.
Oh, I just got a message from Lovesim real quick. Let's see real quick. Go ahead and continue to view the entirety of the map by just rotating around it. Looks like the teams are slowly but surely setting themselves up.
Yeah. They look like they have I don't know, they look like they're planning and everything, but I can't see what they're saying.
The RAISA side is planning. Yeah.
Yeah.
The CDCI side, I'm not sure quite yet, though.
I'm going to go check out. Yeah, they're somewhat planning and getting organized. They're all doing really good.
CDCI hype. I'm glad to see that there are fans in the chat of both sides of the factions here. Really glad to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Okay, I did get a PM real quick. Let's see here. Also, everyone in the chat, please know that we expect to see no toxic or malicious behavior between each other. Okay, everyone just have a good time watching this competition go down. Let's not give hate to any individual players or any of the groups involved or the factions, alright? I just want to see a friendly competition that's meant for fun. Also, for the person who is unaware and didn't do their research, I actually wasn't the person who simped in this relationship first. It was actually a new simping for me, and then we got together.
I am the big simp, but I don't care.
Also, how can you be a simp if you're dating?
Oh no.
Anyways, moving on from that topic, let's get back into the actual tournament here at hand. Looks like the teams are getting prepared for this matchup. I'm actually really excited for this. The CDCI hasn't participated in the tournament quite yet. This is going to be their first matchup in this tournament so far. Looks like I got a PM and I just missed it, unfortunately. Alright, okay, we are ready. I'm going to tell Love to go ahead and hit it. And we're going to see the tournament unfold. We're going to watch out for that countdown at the top here coming down soon. Alright, the countdown is now starting. We're about to start up the first round of the first match.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We're going to give a nice bird's eye view for the first matchup here going forward. And both of the walls have dropped.
Oh, they're out.
They're running forward and they're going straight at the aggression here, meeting up at the middle side of the map. RAISA with prior experience on this map, I believe, as well as prior experience in the tournament.
Like, once I rushed all the way to the front and they still have, like, people hanging out in the back. They're so smart. Oh my gosh. I didn't think about that. Like, that's such a smart move.
It looks like the CDCI are trying to meet up with the RAISA in the middle here. Still doing their best to fight out. There's some people going low HP, but it looks like we actually have one down on the CDCI side with 4 versus 5 now, unless there was a death on the RAISA side. It looks like there was. It's now a 4v4 between the two teams.
Yeah.
Oh, nice peek from RAISA's side right there. Doing their best to take peeks and shots at the enemy team here. RAISA spreading out their formation across their side, so it's going to be a really interesting engagement here going forward.
I feel like the CDCI has a higher advantage though, because they seem to be taking like higher advantage points. You know, like they're getting higher up than
CDCI does have the
team.
high ground, that is true. CDCI doing their best here though to take pop shots at one another. They have to be very careful on this map though, as to not let their arms peek through the walls. We can't forget though that RAISA has come off of a tournament win here so far, so they not a tournament win but like a matchup win in this tournament already. So this is going to be very interesting to see the outcome of this first round, because this may determine the morale and the rest of the match overall, depending on what the outcome is of this. By the way, everyone who's wondering, every round is going to be lasting 5 minutes at maximum. So if they do not fight each other up to that point, then they're going to have to be counting down on that countdown to see what happens.
Well, they seem to be doing a really good job though.
Looks like there hasn't been any casualties other than the first original casualties that happened at the very beginning of the matchup, so this is going to be interesting altogether, I do agree. Still a 4 versus 4 here. Looks like RAISA is taking the low ground and taking a defense formation, as well as the CDCI is going to be holding the high ground, as well as a portion of the low ground, making sure they're holding down the defensive area as much as possible. However, RAISA does hold more of the map in their favor.
Very true.
Oh, we have some shots getting hit and connected at the bottom of middle of the map here. And there's going to be one player that's low on RAISA's side due to the shots that connected. Lots of shots are being fired back and forth here. Not much is actually connecting. And like I said, this is the most slow map that we have, but also the most strategic and tactical, I would say. The one key factor that usually ends up in most casualties on this matchup is usually the arms sticking through the wall. So that's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. And we have a casualty on RAISA's side. It is now a 3 versus 4.
Oh man.
Rice is doing their best to hold everything all together now with only 3 left alive and then rotating back and forth to make sure that people who have the most health in the front here. We have a peek from RAISA. I'm not sure if any shots connected there on either side, but we're about to find out as CDCI seems to be moving forward. Is there only 2 left?
RAISA is gone. It's only a 2 versus 4.
Alright, now it's down to a 2 versus 4. We have the 2 left alive. We're going to go ahead and get down on the ground here with the cinematic view here. We have Drain Rain. Drain Rain and Burnwood left alive. Burnwood in the 1v2 here. Burnwood will take out... I'm out of words.
Oh,
I'm out of words. RAISA just took out 2. 2 versus 2 here now. Left. We have Drain Rain pushing in. Burnwood falling back. Burnwood will be taking out RAISA having 1 left alive in a 1 versus 2 situation. Will Drain be able to succeed in this round for both sides? Drain Rain holding down this pillar. Waiting for the push at any moment here.
He's moving backwards.
Drain holding it down back. Drain's going to be fighting a good engagement. Drain being taken out, and it will be 2 alive to the CDCI. CDCI with 1 point in favor of this matchup. CDCI, 2 left alive.
Oh, that one was heated.
Right there, I just updated the scoreboard for you guys, and we're going to go ahead and leave a nuke up there, so that way she doesn't have to keep TPing back and forth. So we're going to go ahead and head back right into cinematic view after I double check these PMs real fast.
Man, that one was a tough one. Like, they could have got it, but the last minute, like, CDCI just kind of took over. That was pretty good.
I gotta say, impressive effort from both sides so far. It was very close, especially with that turning into a 2v2 after it was a 4 versus 2 as well.
That was really impressive.
Intense matchup going on here so far. Very, very intense matchup.
Yeah, apparently one of them disconnected. That's why that happened.
One of the RAISA members disconnected?
Yeah, one of the RAISA members disconnected whenever things got heated, and then CDCI just started to ambush.
That would explain. If that is the case, the referees will definitely handle it to the best of their ability with this DC. We may or may not be doing a redo on that round. Hopefully we don't have to, as I feel like it was only a small little damper on the actual round, but we'll have to wait and see what the referees decide.
Nonetheless, RAISA did pretty good.
It may be 1 round down for RAISA, but RAISA more than likely has extremely high morale, so we'll have to wait and see how they perform next round. Either way, good job, and great job, in fact, to CDCI on securing the first round and the first point in this matchup. Now is the perfect time for me to also introduce referees here momentarily. 1 quick second. Alright, now I'm going to be introducing the referees. Obviously, we have me. Well, I'm not really a referee, but I'm one of the 2 casters on the social media panel here. I'm also going to go and introduce a nuke here as she's standing still. She's helping me with the casting here on today's live stream and today's matchup. She is also not being a referee right now, but that's alright. Here, we're going to start introducing the referees now. We have SCP-9011 Alt, also known as Wolfie, and they are a trainee referee. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find any of the other referees real fast. Here we have Love Sim, regular here on the referee side of things. One of our managers, actually. And we're going to go ahead and say hello to Landon Funds or Landon MRs as a training referee as well. And I think we may have other referees littered around here. We have Diamond, also known as Mr. Myth Official, who is our senior referee, helping out with the match as well. And those are, we also have Gamer Nick, who is also a training referee, helping us out as well. And those will be our referees for today's match and the entire roster of the SCR officials here.
It seems to me that they're planning their next strategy for round 2.
What?
They are planning their next strategy for round 2. I don't really see CDCI planning anything.
They're also,
But
they might be in VC. Yeah. It sounds like they might be in a Discord
they
VC.
seem to already laid out pretty well.
I honestly don't know who is going to come out of this matchup victorious. It's kind of, it's going to be interesting to see nonetheless.
Very true. Like, RAISA could take it back, but then the CDCI could just keep pushing forward anyways.
It looks like we are having a little bit of a complication real fast. 1 second. Oh, looks like we finally have a reconnect from the member that may have disconnected here, actually. I don't know how or why, but I just witnessed this large wall that is up to the sky right there. It's all good, though. It's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and see how everyone is holding up here. It looks like the CDCI is ready to go, but there might be a little bit of complications on the first round here, as there was a disconnect that ended up happening. I hope that doesn't happen again here, but we'll have to find out on what the referees decide. Keep in mind, everyone, that Anouk and I are not really referees here. All we're really doing is casting and commentating over the matchup, so just keep that in mind. And the referees are always doing their best to keep these matches as fair as possible, and as they go through a ton of training.
Apparently the RAISA is replacing the one that disconnected with another member.
That might be
Sim
just a
is
normal
talking
substitute.
Yeah, Sim is talking to them about doing a redo, but they don't know for sure yet.
It looks like we might actually be redoing that round. That is rather unfortunate, but to be fair, it was, what was it? It turned into a 4v3, and then there was a disconnect not too long after.
I believe so, yeah. It was a 4v3, and then as soon as that happened, they went ahead and disconnected on accident.
Well, I mean, it is the
wasn't their fault that
referee's
they
call.
disconnected.
Yeah, after all, it is the referee's call here.
Ibisu is planning on more than likely doing a redo, but we don't know for sure yet, and it seems like the substitute is going to be playing in this next round.
It looks like Beckus, which may have been the person that disconnected, got substituted out for M16. So we're going to have to see what happens, and they just said eat fresh. Carl doesn't even know this, but I did just eat myself a foot long. It was pretty good, too. Let me go ahead and see if I get a PM. Every once in a while, I'm looking for the PM real fast to see what's going on.
Yep. Alright, so Ibisu is wanting to do the redo.
More than likely, the referees are also discussing with both team leaders to make sure it's okay, or at least keep them both informed. Yeah.
She already talked to RAISA, and she's now talking to CDCI about the redo.
I like to see how you guys are still predicting, even though the popular vote has been complete. I love to see that. I love to see you guys rooting for your favorite teams. Also, Noble in the chat is saying that if CDCI doesn't win, I'm going to eat my table. What are your thoughts?
I hope he eats his table. I was kidding. Like, either way, I hope you eat your table. Because I want a video of that, and that'll be kind of fun.
So you want Noble to eat their table regardless if their team wins or loses?
Yes! Regardless if that team wins or anything, like, I want you to eat your table, and you have to do it on the VC. Because that would be kind of funny. You have to video call while doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Just so we have proof that you actually ate your table, because I don't believe you. Hopefully it's a metal table, too.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. So actually what happened was the reason why there was 4 left alive on RAISA's side was because they disconnected at the very beginning of the matchup. So it was a 4 versus 5 at the very beginning.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's more likely why we're doing the redo. But it's okay.
So we're doing a redo because there was actually a disconnect at the very, very beginning there.
The countdown is starting.
Alright, I reset the scoreboard and the countdown is starting. We have 5 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go ahead and watch RAISA's side come out of the gate, and as we hopefully don't see any of them disconnect outside the gate. Alright, here we have all 5 running out.
RAISA
we have CDCI.
Doing the same tactic as they were doing previously. They're going forward.
There's already gunshots being fired.
Still doing the same.
There's already a ton of gunshots being fired as well, as they both are right out the gate. And here we have CDCI adopting a similar tactic as to what I believe the Serpent's Hand we're taking on this map. I'm not exactly 100% sure if I can remember it correctly. Maybe even the FTN took that same strategy or formation. What are your thoughts right now on how the CDCI are laid out on their side?
I believe that they're really good. They're following the same tactic as they were doing last time, which is pretty well. But I see RAISA is actually copying them to a point.
They have the only difference that I really see here is that they have one person on RAISA's side pushed up, but they have the same amount of people on the high ground. So, however that might assist them, it may work out. It just seems like they just gotta be extremely careful on their arms poking through walls, because that's what really ends up in some good old damage and casualties for teams. We have 2 now pushed up to the middle side on the RAISA side.
Ooh.
Lots of shots are being traded here in the middle of the map. RAISA taking a really ambitious peek there, but still getting out of there alive. I'm not even sure if any shots connected there. We're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of a zoom in.
I keep seeing the CDCI move out of the way and everything to get some shots too. Like, they're being really brave.
Looks like they're trying to get as much damage off as possible on both sides here, doing their best no matter what.
Man, this is gonna be a tough one, it looks like.
Yeah, this matchup on this map normally looks like, I mean, just this map in general normally leads to the time running out because of the way that this map is laid out. Doesn't really offer too much aggression, as you can get lasered from another person who's playing extremely defensive. So I have to play this map a lot more slowly, as you can already tell. Right now, what it feels like we're doing is we're testing their limits on being able to play slow and also take smart shots like the CDCI almost did right there. At the bottom left, that player on the low ground was doing their best. Take shots at the person who was in the top middle on RAISA's side. RAISA with what I assumes to be 4 left alive. I didn't see the casualty on the RAISA side, but it appears that there was one. That's another casualty on the CDCI as well. So that is now up to a 4 versus 4. Not sure exactly on the status of either side's players' health, but I'm assuming it's about to get more and more intense as the time continues to tick down.
Man, this is crazy.
What are your thoughts already, as this is your first match that you're helping cast?
It's pretty intense. Like, at first it's very calm and everything, and then as soon as, like, people start dying and stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, who's gonna win? Like, I'm not even playing, and I'm nervous for them. Like, it's like secondhand nervousness. Oh, it looks like RAISA is, instead of taking the high ground, they're moving forward.
I'm interested to see what happens.
3 people on... Oh, wait. Yeah, 3 people on CDCI.
I did not see that casualty on the CDCI side either, but now it's down to a 3 versus 4, and that means we also have, 3 left on RAISA's side as well?
It's a 3v3, yeah.
We keep missing a bunch of the casualties, apparently, but nonetheless, we have a 3 versus 3 here, and it looks like they are all on the low ground now. None of them are taking that opportunity to be on the high ground to laser down onto their enemy.
RAISA seems to be pushed forward a bit more than what CDCI is.
Also, for anyone who's getting upset in the chat about the shooting through a wall, these middle barricades here, and a lot of the barricades in general, your arm will stick through these barricades, and the enemy team will capitalize off of that and shoot your arm. You can die due to that.
Oh, I just saw a brave move from CDCI, and then it was followed by RAISA.
It looks like we also have another casualty on the CCI side, and so now it is down to a 3 versus 2.
It's a 3 versus 2. RAISA has 3, and CDCI has 2.
They're taking shots.
It's a countdown.
They're taking shots back and forth. Oh, we have RAISA pushing up. RAISA's pushing up right now, taking a fight. Carl takes it 1 out. We have the rest of the team pushing up here. Sky in a 1 versus 3 situation. Can Sky pull a clutch here? Sky doing their best to get one more drop down with them, and it will go to RAISA's side for round 1. With 3 left alive, RAISA succeeds in round 1. 3 left alive.
Came out of nowhere. nowhere. Like, that scared me. I was not expecting that. I thought they were just gonna, like, have a D versus 2 and then it was gonna end. But then they're like, poof, and then they pushed off.
Well, as you saw at the very top there, not the chat didn't, but as you saw, Nuke, there was a countdown, which means that the round was coming to an end because the time ran out. So that's why RAISA ended up pushing and ending up succeeded in that round right there with 0-1 in favor of RAISA.
Smart for that, though.
So that means the first round and the first point in this matchup will end up going to the RAISA side. And if there was an issue, the referees will find it and they will go ahead and settle it and solve it. It doesn't look like there was any that round though, so we're gonna have to go ahead and see what happens coming on forward. Also, I'm gonna give you guys a better look at the locker rooms real fast, so that way you guys see what it's all like. Nuke made these herself. What do you have to say about them for the teams?
So much better than what they previously did. I think they had more fun in there, and it wasn't as boring.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think any of them actually use the slides. I think our referees use the slides more than the teams.
What? I put those for the teams. They don't even use the slides.
It doesn't seem like they really
did. The next team, y'all better use the slide. Like, I don't care. Use the slide. Like.
Well, when we're doing a map swap, they might end up using the slide.
Very true. Use it as a stress relief. Slide down the slide.
Looks like the teams are doing their best now to also discuss with the referees to get things set up here and planned out for the upcoming matchup.
I walked over to CDCI and this person said I'm running on G Fuel and fried rice. I felt that.
It's like, what is your drive to compete today? You know, just G Fuel and fried rice. You know, wait, okay. If that person needs to let everyone know in the chat, like, you know, what type of fried rice are we talking about? What was in the fried rice?
They had soy sauce on it.
You can't have fried rice without soy sauce, though. That's the thing. You can't. You just can't. How could you if you eat soy sauce with fried? Wait. I was about to say soy sauce without fried rice. Oh no.
Oh, it looks like CDCI has one of their members gone. What happened to one of their members?
They might be respawning, or they might be reconnecting, or getting a substitute in. We'll have to wait and see.
Apparently, they crashed.
Alright, that means we're going to be waiting a little bit as the CDCI gets their teammate back in. Hopefully they're able to get that teammate back in, though. I don't want to see CDCI, unfortunately, struggle because of a disconnect like that.
Yeah.
That would be really, really sad.
Well, I bet that person with G-Fuel and fried rice could do it anyways.
True.
I mean, they're running on, like, God's greatest gifts to mankind.
Also, yeah, that does remind me, thank you guys in chat for talking about this, but the next matchup, I'm going to quickly pull it up on my Discord, because I got to remember. Actually, babe, do you have it up on your Discord?
The next match?
I do know that the next matchup is Aota versus Church of the Broken God, or Aota versus COTBG, and I forget what time they're participating, but they are participating tomorrow, and I believe is 1 p.m. Eastern time. I could be wrong about that, though.
Yeah, I don't quite know for sure, but we can announce it later on.
Wait, did you see it? It's in media text channel and SCR.
No, I haven't yet. Here, let me click it then. Okay, so the next one is going to be COTBG versus Aota. It's 1 p.m. EST, and it's on the 21st. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST.
Oh, okay, so I did get that right. Good.
Yes.
Well, there you guys have it, and I will also schedule that after tonight's live stream is over, hopefully. And I gotta make sure that I also get the statistics on the master spreadsheet, which you guys can find in the description, as well as these two wonderful factions in the description as well. I've got to quickly look at the statistics and record them and write them down on the master spreadsheet for you guys. So we'll go ahead and get that set up and ready for you guys as well after the stream, hopefully. Also, for those of you guys who are at my my personal fans, the Undead Commancer fans out there, my video is coming out soon.
So apparently based off of the chat, the person who disconnected in CDCI, they were disconnected because they're parents. So I don't quite know if they're gonna be coming back or not.
Yeah,
Hopefully
if that's
get, like a message or something from CDCI.
if that's the problem, we'll go ahead and probably let CDCI pull in one of their substitutes, from their Discord or something. That's someone that's actually in their faction, and let them continue to participate like that. But unfortunately, yeah, they were disconnected. And yeah, that's how everyone else has been saying Aota, so I say Aota that way. If it's wrong, then you know what? Panda should correct me.
No. It's all Panda's fault.
I think I actually heard Reptile say Aota, then I started saying Aota, or I think... Not exactly sure.
I just copy whatever you say, so if you say Aota, I say Aota. Because I don't know how else to say it. I'm kind of nervous for the next round. Like, that was, like, intense.
It really was, but we're not even into the first hour. We're already 45 minutes into this live stream, and we've only had one round completed. So it's lasting a very long time. This might end up being a long matchup, but this is going to be very interesting nonetheless.
So for this event, do we go through each map 3 times?
No. We go through. We have a best of 7. So whoever wins 4 rounds wins the match, and then we go on to the next map, which the next map is alleys.
Okay, and then do you do the best of 7 again?
Yep, and then whoever wins 4 on that map wins that match as well. But if one team wins 2 maps, they win overall. If one team wins 1 and the other team wins 1, then we go to the tiebreaker map, the 3rd map, which in this case would be Pillars. Looks like I just got a PM real fast as well. Alright, it looks like the CDCI are working right now to get a 5th player, as they had to make amends or adjustments of whatever. I think I used the amends word wrong. But they had to use adjustments to replace their 5th player that was unfortunately disconnected. You say AODA instead of Aota? You know,
Aota.
yeah, I like saying Aota too. I don't know, it sounds better in my brain. I'm just so used to other people saying Aota, to be honest. I don't know what it is. It's just when you look at the AODA, it looks like it just looks like you would pronounce it Aota. That's a good discussion, though. You know what, chat? Everyone, how would you pronounce AODA? Would you pronounce it AODA, or would you say Aota?
Aota.
I would probably say Aota myself. It's like, hey, look, that person has Aota.
Aota.
Star Wars characters be like.
So the RAISA new module is now Eat Flesh?
Is it really?
Yep, that's what they said.
Do you want to do an interview right now, babe? Do you want to interview someone?
I love interviews.
Alright, who do you want to interview? Go ahead and pick a random player or a team leader, even if you want.
I want to pick the person who has soy sauce on their fried rice.
Alright, who was that player?
Man, I don't know.
Go down there and ask.
What is one of their
Just
names so I can tell?
2 A and G. What's my opinion on RAISA? RAISA is an amazing faction just as much as CDCI is. I really enjoy both factions, and they've been nothing but kind to me. I recommend both of them. If you guys are looking for a fun faction to join, both of them are really amazing, in my opinion. We're gonna spy it on a nuke real fast. None of them want to come clean. You guys, most of you guys seem like you guys say Aota. Oh, one of you guys says Toyota. That's, I guess that's interesting as well. Yeah, alright, it's Jerry. Great. Alright, I'll bring you both. Interview time. Go ahead, babe. I'll let you answer the questions. Make sure you say it out loud as well.
Oh, I'm asking him currently how his food was. And he said it was awesome. That's great. So I'm gonna ask him how his drink is. And he said that his food keeps him alive. Which, thank gosh. And his drink was even better than his food. That's amazing.
You see, on large brain, I would say AODA, but that's harder than saying Aota. So I'm gonna say Aota.
So I'm now gonna ask him how he feels about the tournament, and he says he feels great about it.
I'm glad to hear that as well. I really, really am.
I'm gonna ask him who he thinks he's gonna win. Oh, he says it's balanced. That's good.
Yeah, the tournament, we worked hard to make it balanced as well.
Yeah.
Is that all the questions we have?
I'm trying to ask him who he thinks will win.
Oh, okay.
More likely CDCI, which, yeah, I can see it. He said CDCI easy.
I love the passion, though. I really do. I really, really do.
Wait. And that has a few questions. Go ahead.
I hope you enjoyed your food. Thanks. I have to ask what was in the fried rice. Just soy sauce? It was what? It was just.
Ooh.
This guy's got culture.
Would you like me to go pick somebody from the other team?
Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and see that they made it back okay. Alright, they did. And they also said thanks for having me. Alright, yeah, go ahead and pick one. Wait, actually, wait, before you pick someone else.
So, who's the team leader?
So, they can't replace their person, so we might have to do a 4v4. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Love to go ahead and ask RAISA if that's what they want.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend bringing anyone from RAISA quite yet as we figure this out real quick.
Oh, we're just all dancing.
Is that what all RAISA are doing? Let me see this.
Yeah.
Look at them go. They are big chilling. And they're all flexing this one dance that I don't have. How could you? I'm done looking at you guys. We're moving the camera somewhere else.
You're gonna have to get the dance.
Send it to me. I'll get it for next stream.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nico's Cat Division. Never mind. Never mind. I like this. Nico's Cat Division. I love that.
It doesn't seem so serious in her tuxedo, and then she has this squid thing on her head.
Let's zoom in on the squid.
It's a beautiful squid.
Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful.
It's so cute.
All
it's
right.
even blushing.
It looks like they're down for a 4v4, so we're going to be going and then switching it up to a 4v4 instead of a 5 versus 5 to make it so that we can continue the matchup between CDCI and RAISA.
It seems that someone has joined. Oh wait, hold on. It seems like they have another person on CDCI named Zach Venom. So I don't quite know if we need to.
No way. No way. No way they got... Okay, yes, the CDCI did get someone. And Zach Venom is actually one of the people that owns another faction in this, but they are participating on CDCI's side, so that's going to be very interesting to see. Here's the ironic part, too. Zach Venom has had a lot to say on the skill of the players that they've seen in this tournament, claiming that they could be better. So I'm interested. If Zach Venom is so confident, I hope to see Zach Venom pop off. I really want to see Zach Venom pop off after seeing some of the statements Zach Venom had. It's okay, it's okay. I'm really excited.
Alright, I have the next person from the interview. He is the creator of the Eat Fresh motto for RAISA.
What? Sorry. Well, I mean, we're not doing the interview quite yet, but you can keep that name in mind when we are doing that. Yeah. Hi, I'm back at my caster desk now.
Just let me know whenever we're going to do the interview.
Yeah, I got you, but we're not doing it right now because we are about to begin by the looks of it, as both sides now have 5 players once again. Meaning we're about to get the show back on the road, and hopefully it will be smooth sailing from here on out. That way this stream goes by a whole lot faster and no one here is being kept here for too long, hopefully. Glad to see that CDCI got their 5th player here, and I'm really interested to see where this goes with the player that they've gotten. The 5th player should be interesting to see. I will say now, CDCI has a player that is very piquing my interest right now. With how much Zach Venom has said. I'm currently waiting for Love Sim to let me know that they are ready. I'm also very interested on those players I mentioned earlier on RAISA's side, being Burnwood and Carl at the moment. We still got the dancing on stream. You really did. You really did. The only reason why I'm not saying other names is because like I'm obviously watching all of them, but like I've seen Carl and Burnwood do some significant things in their past matchups, so I'm really interested in those players.
Yeah, well, I left them dancing, and I'm gonna go check on CDCI real quick. They are not dancing, but they seem to be more serious and seem to be taking a strategic plan layout already.
Well, as you can tell, some teams just don't want to lose, and at this point, it just kind of seems like both teams don't want to.
Yeah, it seems like RAISA feels more like a subway, and then CDCI is like, we will win!
What if they're winning because someone promised... Okay, what if RAISA was promised that they would get Subway after they win or something?
I want to join. Can I please have Subway?
Alright, Love Sim has just PM'd me. We might be getting a countdown here soon.
Alright.
What were you saying?
I hope that both teams are having a lot of fun, though.
I do
I'm
agree.
very proud of both teams, to be honest.
I am as well. Aota is fighting tomorrow, right? They are at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. Also, I can't wait to see your little drawing there, then, Sub Mecha. Thank you. Alright, we have the countdown now beginning, and since I watched RAISA come out of the gate, we're going to watch CDCI now. And CDCI did get a 5th. Alright, here we have the CDCI running out of their spawn with their newfound team member, and we have both sides clashing already at the middle.
Alright, right, it looks like CDCI is still doing the tactics somewhat that they had last time. Whereas RAISA, each time it looks like it's slightly different. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like they have the same tactic as the first time.
Not necessarily, because they actually have 2 people in the bottom middle there. If you just 3 at the bottom middle there now.
See, right there,
As you can see, it looks like RAISA might be planning a really intense push here, as all 5 of them are at the bottom middle now. This could be bad or good. We're about to find out really soon here. They're all pushing. It's all going to be a huge clash. It's a huge clash. 1 down for RAISA side. We have 4. Oh my lord, 3 down for CDCI.
Holy cow!
This is
One of the CDCI is going in the back.
Oh my lord, 2 versus 3 here.
CDCI.
2 versus 3. I actually got it wrong though. There was not 3 down on the CCI there at the initial clash right there. Both of the CI side are going to be.
It's a 1 versus 3, I believe.
It's a 1 versus 2 actually. Wait, it is a 1 versus 3. You're right. Drain Rain and Koala pushing up, and they will end up succeeding in that round. 3 left alive in favor of RAISA. Is it 3 left alive? It looks like it is 3 left alive in RAISA. Okay.
Intense. Like, holy cow. I saw them all go into this corner over here, then all of a sudden I saw the word go, and then they left. I was like, oh my goodness.
The scoreboard is 0-2. 2 more rounds and RAISA will win this map.
Okay.
Atzo, we didn't have to redo because of suppressors. It was actually because someone disconnected at the very beginning of a round on RAISA's side. They would start off that round with 4 versus 5, the very first round before we did the redo. That was such an intense matchup right there. It was actually really fascinating to see. I was not expecting that strategy out of RAISA at all. Like, I saw that the formation, I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. They have 2 bottom middle. Are they going to stay there, or are they actually going to do something with that? They all piled up bottom middle, pushed together, and somehow came out of there alive, with 3 left alive on the RAISA side. And I gotta admit, CDCI actually handled it extremely well when the initial attack happened. Obviously, they dropped a couple at the very beginning there, but they immediately had 2 players jump up to the higher ground, or maybe there was already a couple players up there, or both players were up there, and they were watching what was going down from the high ground and firing down onto RAISA. Obviously, though, out of those strategies that occurred down right there, it looks like RAISA came out of that successful. Overall, very impressive plays from both sides. I'm very impressed with both. That was the way that they were able to react, that fast reaction time on both sides to that, as RAISA was giving each other information on the strategy back and forth, going back and forth really quickly. And then with CDCI's ability to react to that attack really quickly as well and set up defenses, even though that their defenses failed, they still set up those defenses very quickly.
So it seems to me that CDCI is saying that they want like a rematch or something because one of their members disconnected in the match that they did before they had to get the 5th one, but I thought that they disconnected after the match was over.
They had 5 going into that round.
Yeah, but they said that one of their members disconnected during the match.
I didn't
see anybody leave. I only saw someone disconnect in between the matches.
If that was the case, one of our many referees would have saw it, and it's not our job to referee this.
Yeah.
Either way, though,
Well,
if that's the case, then the referees will catch that and sort that out accordingly. Remember that Anouk and I are just casters, and that everything else is handled by the referees. It's 0-2 because blue side is the second number.
Yeah, 0-2.
Yeah, just make sure that you say that RAISA has 2 and the CDCI has 0.
This is intense.
It really is. But I'm also very fascinated with how both teams are competing.
That's true.
I will say this now though. Sorry. I will say this now though. I hope that there's not a ton of accusations that happen during this matchup because it seems like there may end up being. It's just that the more accusations that happens, the longer the entire matchup will go down.
Very true.
What were you saying?
Oh, hold on. Okay, so Lovestone has a problem.
All right, hold on, everyone. Gonna go to intermission very, very quickly here to solve this real quick. 1 second. One moment, real quick. Sorry, everyone. We're quickly solving this. Like the referees are figuring everything out at the moment. Sorry, everyone. We're solving this as we speak right now. We're figuring this out real quick. All right, everyone. So we figured out the issue finally. I want to cry. It's gonna be the same thing that happened in that one live stream with. This is gonna be a 2-hour live stream again, everyone. I'm just letting you guys know that now. Apparently, one of our referees took a power nap in the middle of the competition, and didn't get the redo call from one of the team leaders. At the very beginning of that round. So what ended up happening is we just watched the whole round go down without redoing. So
Well, that was a good round too. Like,
I
that
know.
was stressful.
So that means we have to redo the round and subtract a point from RAISA on that.
So it's gonna be a 0 to 1, correct? Or 1 to 0?
Yeah, it's gonna be 0 to 1.
Okay.
Alright, back to the end game. That was painful.
It really was.
Oh man. It was just a lot of miscommunication and one of our referees taking a power nap, that's all. Alright, there we go. We're going back to the matchup. Hopefully everything is going smooth sailing from this point forward, because we're already an hour and 12 minutes into this and we only have 1 point on the board ever.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, here we go with the countdown finally.
A long one.
It really will be. Alright, here we have the teams finally looking good. Looks like there's 5 on both sides, so no one better call a redo. I swear.
It looks like, the guys are not doing the same thing they did last time. They seem to be spread out among the 4 different barricades, while CDCI seems to be spread out with the high ground, as well as people in the back.
I will say I like CDCI's formation though, because it's just appealing to me. I just really like the way it looks. But I do like what RAISA did that last round that we unfortunately had to redo. Oh, whoa, we had one go down.
One down to RAISA.
I didn't even see who got that, but whoever got that knew the laser right there. I don't maybe their arm was sticking through the wall or something. This is why you gotta be careful with your arm sticking through the wall. I'm gonna quickly see what that chat message is, just in case. Oh, just a sad face. Oh, poor RAISA member right there.
Oh, nothing down to RAISA.
I'm not even witnessing what's going on. There are some intense lasering going on.
Oh, CDCI is pushing up. There's only 2 left for RAISA.
We have Electric going to be taken out here soon. We will being low HP. Koala also will be taken down, and it looks like it's a flawless round for CDCI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left alive. Yep, 5 left alive for CDCI.
Surprisingly, wow. That was a really good push too.
Uh-oh, I
they
got
saw
4.
a weakness and they took advantage.
Uh-oh, I got 2 PMs from Love Sim.
Oh man.
Someone said redo again. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Really? Push that into this time. you, thank you.
I knew it was a bad sign when I got 2 PMs.
Oh my goodness.
If only these TVs would feel my pain.
Oh, one of the RAISA members is leaving, so then they're having to. They have something else to replace them. Hopefully.
Why do they always say redo, like right as the round begins? Are they why would the team leaders tell the referees that they're ready? And then we I'm feeling immense pain.
Whole round. I feel your pain.
I feel immense pain.
Pain and depression.
Oh my lord. And the sad part is that the stream chat is also delayed because the stream is delayed. So that means they're gonna see this and feel our pain afterwards.
Oh man.
Dude. How are we already an hour and 15 minutes into this and only one round is gonna be like, wait, 2 rounds are gonna be official. Oh, this is worse pain than torture.
Noble said we're gonna be here for 7 hours.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Very true.
You know what? At least I ate before this live stream.
Very true. Me too.
You know what the sad part is? Majority of the other matches were already on the second map by now.
Oh my god. Why?
Oh man. I'm gonna go into cinematic camera and figure out what's going on real fast. Let's just see. Okay, CDCI is chilling. Maybe it was RAISA side this time.
I believe it was RAISA because I don't see anything coming from CDCI. Yep, and Lovesim is over here too.
Wait, CDCI? Wait, RAISA didn't say redo? I swear if it was one of the referees randomly saying that one of the teams said redo, I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a deep breath. You know, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be alright.
Apparently someone named Drain said. What the heck? Someone have someone named Drain?
Oh dear.
Drain 85. What?
Wolfpack, seriously. Hey bro, I had to tie my shoelace. Redo. My shoe came untied. What, can we have a redo? What were you gonna say?
So, one of the referees said that somebody named Drain 85 said for the redo, but then they left. So we're more likely not gonna do the redo soon.
You know what? Whatever the referees decide on.
Yeah.
You know, this makes me feel like for an upcoming tournament, we're gonna have to update the competitive rule book.
Yeah, definitely.
That's okay
The
though.
limited amount of redo.
This is the startup tournament after all. We're testing a lot of things out. You know what? That's it. I'm gonna make the camera just look at you, babe. Where are you? There you are.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you have to say to the live stream?
I didn't expect it to be this long. I'm kind of hungry. Kind of want to sleep. But here I am.
I wonder how many people in the chat felt
Sadness.
that. I wonder how many people in chat
Literally.
felt that.
Like, I thought we were almost be done by now, but we're not. We're not. You were close.
I just realized something too. CDCI got the person that got disconnected earlier. That Zoe is back.
Like, yeah.
I'm dying.
At least they made it back, you know, just in case anything happens.
Oh man. Yo, I sneeze mid-match. Can we redo, please? Oh man, that's gonna become the new Scar meme, isn't it? Hey yo, I stepped in gum. Can we get a redo? Oh, here we go. A PM. Are we about ready?
Hope so.
I mean, it looks like the referee loves him, isn't talking to any of them. I just got a PM as well. Both teams are ready. Hit it. All right. Okay, the score is 1-1, as it was 1-2, I believe, just a second ago. Wait, no. Is that's right? Because we didn't have to redo. It's 1-1.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
tie as of right now.
Okay,
So like
good.
Canada and RAISA is just pushing forward while also taking the high ground. And CDCI seems to be doing something similar. I swear, I keep seeing CDCI do the same tactic. Like, I feel like they both do the same thing.
But that's okay though, because sometimes it works out. Except for RAISA has one casualty already at the top middle of the area.
Disconnected?
No. One casualty. One casualty. Don't
Okay.
worry. There's not another redo.
Well, like, I looked down and then they were gone. I was like, oh my god, is that a disconnect? What happened? I was gonna throw hands, I swear to goodness.
You have to throw hands with their internet.
Literally, like, we're not doing redo. Push past it. No, I'm kidding. Come on, I just wanna see.
We have a 5 versus 4 at the moment, with 5 left alive on the CDCI side and 4 left alive on RAISA's. We have 1 in the high ground on RAISA's side and 2 on the high ground for CDCI's.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a trade-off, but it didn't actually work out in RAISA's favor. It's now a 3 versus 5. RAISA falling back to take up a defensive position. CDCI is going to be capitalizing. They're going to be pushed up onto the edge of RAISA's side of the map, and they got to be careful about not showing their arms through the walls, and they do it anyways and get taken out. It's a 2 versus 5. We have Birdwood and Beckus versus 5. Beckus falling back, Birdwood getting taken out. Will Beckus be able to drop any one of them at the same time? Beckus running around and being taken out with 5 left alive for the CDCI. 5 left alive for CDCI.
Yeah. So that's another point. So it's like 2-1.
Oh no! The reason why I said oh no is because I got a PM about someone potentially sprint shooting.
Oh my god.
I mean, actually, that's not a bad thing, because if a team is found out to be sprint shooting, then the other team gets a point. So either way, so one team's gonna get a point if it was just a sprint shooting problem. Hey bro, I tripped sitting in my chair, redo. I love these memes, man. Ayo, bro, I didn't have my OJ before the matchup. Can we have a redo? Oh, Lord, dude.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to be interrogating a couple of them.
Oh, no. All right, chat, you know what? We're just gonna be looking at a bird's eye view of all this. I'm not even gonna go down there. I'll let them figure it all out. But unfortunately, it looks like there might be a sprint and shoot issue, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Just oh, Lord. I'm going to cry. Chat, you guys are feeling the same pain that I'm feeling. Keep in mind, by the way, everyone who's watching, okay? Majority of these issues end up happening because of the teams. Oh, man. I mean, obviously there's a lot of issues that happen with referees as well. Like, sometimes we have miscommunication and issues as well. But, yeah. Oh, dear. How's it going down there on the ground, Anouk?
Well, I'm trying to look and see who's spreadsheet.
Do you know how many referees saw it yet, or what's going on?
Well, Gamer Nick asked me to go and interrogate them, so I'm asking them about it. And so far, RAISA says none of them did, but I have to go ask CDCI too.
Yeah, ask CDCI, and then we're gonna have to also ask the referees on who they saw and on what team and how many of them saw it. Hey, yo, I didn't concentrate for 0.00002 seconds. Can we redo the entire tournament? Oh my lord. Oh man. Can't mobile people run and shoot? Yeah, that's the problem. So if they are caught sprint shooting, is the other team gets a point for that team sprint shooting. So it's not entirely painful, but it is still painful. This is why faction leaders and faction representatives wanted to ban mobile players from competing. And if we end up doing that for an upcoming tournament, we're gonna have a tournament dedicated to just mobile players, because we're gonna have to somehow separate mobile and PC players, because mobile has the ability to sprint and shoot, and that's pretty much the big issue there. So our referees are doing their best to look out for sprint shooting as one of our rules here, and if they're caught sprint shooting, we have to handle the situation to the best of our ability. No one on the CDCI side is on mobile for this matchup. Well, if that's the case, then it might end up being a RAISA member, so we'll have to wait and see. Not exactly sure. What might end up happening is it might just be a bad call from a referee, and there was no one sprint shooting, which means it was just a match delay. That's why when this happens, I hope that the referees immediately check in with the rest of the referees to see what they saw, instead of immediately going to interrogating the teams. Yo, facts, if you don't drink your OJ before the match, that's def a redo.
Alright, so I talked to both of them, and so RAISA said that they saw somebody sprint shooting, but then they're not telling me who it is, because apparently they don't know, but CDCI said that all of their players are on mobile.
CDCI said all their players are mobile?
Well, no, all of their players are on PC.
Oh,
Most of
okay.
RAISA players are on mobile, but one of the RAISA people said that one of them saw somebody sprint shoot, but they won't tell me.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna quickly go to a very, very fast intermission. Hopefully it won't last too long. It'll be very, very, very quick.
I don't know if...
Chat, trust me, I'm feeling the exact same pain you guys are feeling. We're figuring this out as we speak. I'm so sorry. For future tournaments, everyone in chat, we're more than likely going to give a limit on each individual referee and teams on how many times they can call redos and stuff like that. We're going to add this to the rule book in future tournaments. I'm just letting you guys know. Alright, chat, looks like we are almost fully set up with what has gone down. It looks like the majority consensus here is it was an extremely bad call by one referee who caused the most problems in a very short period of time. So it was one referee causing miscommunication, lots of false points of views, and basically one ref caused this entire meltdown of this entire intermission here, and yeah. So we're almost solved here. Give us one moment to fully flesh it out, and we're almost done. Alright, we're back, everyone. We're finally back. Who is winning currently? It looks like it is CDCI. We might have to make plans for maybe a reschedule of this map. Maybe we might have to, but we'll have to wait and see. We might even finish up here on this live stream, hopefully. I'm sorry for all the intense delays here, but the person who was causing the problems has been settled, and we figured everything out now, so we're going right back to it. All you guys really need to know for this situation was one referee was causing a lot of problems, and we have relieved them of their duties, to say the least. So we can finally continue on with little to no problems moving forward, hopefully. Oh,
we have one last problem. I need the link for this one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a bigger problem than that.
No, they just have to get one of their players back in.
Who? I thought I gave both of the team leaders. Yeah, I gave both team leaders the private server, the new one.
Okay.
You made me worried. I thought there was another issue. How could you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
We're not even on map 2. We're halfway through map 1. Oh, man.
Okay. Oh, I just want to die.
My sanity has dropped tenfold.
Okay, so what happened is one of the referees was caught cheating. Well, not really cheating, but whatever.
You made that. You keep making things sound like they're such a bigger deal than they actually are.
I'm sorry. I'm so tired. So one of the referees was lying, which caused those problems to happen. And so now that we got that referee gone, we're hopefully moving forward without any problems. But keep in mind that we have referee applications out as of right now. So if you are interested, feel free to go to Welcome and Rules within the SCR Discord and click that link, because it'd be kind of cool if you did.
Atzo said that our tournament was scuffed. I'm gonna PM them and saying that their internet is scuffed. No, I'm kidding. It's not. Because they were disconnected for a reason.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can move forward from this.
When Scar gets backlash for one referee, come on, man.
Yeah, it was one referee. Like, it's fine. Why is he still in the game? How do you kick people from the
They
game?
should be kicked. I'm not. Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on.
Gosh, I am just praying that the next few matches go by really quickly and nothing bad happened. Everything's good.
They're just on the Class D
Yeah.
team now because there's nothing I can do. Okay, that's the best I can
Okay.
do.
That's fine.
This is the worst match that has ever happened on this tournament, and I'm so sad. Every other match went so swell. Look, I understand that this might look bad on Scar, everyone, okay? But if you guys really doubt that our capabilities, you guys can go watch any of the other matchups, and literally majority of them went well so far.
Yeah, very true. And with anything, there is problems because we are human. Problems do occur, but we actually fix them a lot quicker than when I expected them to be fixed. So hopefully everything goes smooth.
Alright, one second again. I'm so sorry, everybody. It looks like we're gonna have to do a reschedule. If that happens, I'll let you guys know that that's occurring. One moment. Alright everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and turn back into the live stream here, and it seems like we got something sorted out here, and I'm gonna let Nuke do the talking, because I am literally so exhausted and I want to cry.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay. So, hi everyone. After consulting the team leaders, we have decided that oh my god, he's here. Anyways, we have decided that the best thing to do is to reschedule the tournament because of the problems we have been having. The referees will be whipped into shape, of course. Well, not whipped, but you get what I mean. They will be put through severe training, and so next time, whenever something like this happens, we will not have any complications whatsoever. We will also be upgrading the rules within the referee stuff so that nothing bad happens and we can continue running the game smoothly. I hope you all understand that this has taken like a lot of time and energy out of all of us, including the team leaders, and they both decided that we're going to reschedule. So I hope to see you all at the next one, and until then, stay cool.
Also, they're gonna be rescheduling with the same score. So
Yes.
the next time you see CDCI versus RAISA, it's still gonna be a 2-1 on map 1 in favor of CDCI. I am so sorry. We'll do better. Okay, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna try and make sure that the rest of this tourney goes better from this point forward. I'm so sorry, and I'm literally so dead on the inside.
It's okay. We will be okay. But this, even though we messed up on this one and the referees did, like, some of the referees did a bad job, I will admit, the SCR tournament has never been better. Like, we can only improve from here on out. And even though we made a mistake this time, doesn't mean we're going to make a mistake again. So, let's all just have hope that as we move forward, things get even better. And I am so excited to see who wins against CDCI and RAISA.
And without further ado, I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one, regardless of what it is, alright? I'm so sorry, alright? I genuinely am, alright? It's, the tournament matches are not supposed to go like this. Not at all. And everything, it seemed like, for this matchup went wrong. And I guess that was something that we were not prepared for, and we're going to prepare for it next time. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope to see you guys all there, hopefully. And without further ado, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye!